I've been uploading for around a month straight and I have not gotten good results. I feel like giving up. And the results are showing. The numbers are showing. I probably have horrible watch time, horrible analytics, all that. But I'm not going to give up. As much as I feel like giving up, I'm not going. Today at the gym, my girlfriend legitimately started crying. And I'm not exaggerating. She was dead ass crying while doing her little hip thrusts. And before that, she was already tearing up because I handed her this article to read, and I guess it hit a spot, and she told me, she's like, I want to give up. And right before that, around 10 minutes before she said all that, I remember she was on the leg curl machine and she was listening to her music, and I was just watching her because I already finished my workout. And I was eavesdropping a conversation. It was between a blind man and some other dude. And they were just getting to know each other. And the blind man was sharing a story. And I promise you, this shit is real. The blind man was saying how he was 260 pounds at one point. 260. And he dropped down to 190 or 170. I can't remember. But either way, it was a drastic difference. And when he said that, I thought, oh, he must have had diabetes, and that's probably why he went blind. I don't know if diabetes causes blindness, but I was just assuming that's what it was. But he continued to share, and he was sharing how he lived on 82nd and Division. And for those that live in Portland, they know what that is. And for those that don't live in Portland, 82nd is a street that I wouldn't say you have to stay away from, but it's one where you gotta be cautious in. And when he was just putting his girl to bed, someone had intruded his house and he shot him in the head. And then he proceeded to shoot his wife in the head twice. And I don't know if he shot his daughter or not. I think at that point when I heard all that, I was just so shocked. I pulled it off of her and I was like, you gotta hear this. And he proceeded with his story and he was like, yeah, I felt like giving up. I felt like giving up my life. I didn't want to live anymore, but something kept telling me in my head that I needed to live. I needed to live because my daughter was still alive. I needed to live for her. And I had seen this blind man for a while now, basically since I started working out there. So I'm assuming he worked out there before me. And I just never questioned the story. I never really asked. But when I heard that, I was just like, wow, that was insane. Like, this man got shot and lost his wife, and he proceeded with his story saying that the man that had shot him tried to steal a U-Haul, and eventually he got tracked down by the cops and got shot and died. And he said that brought him some peace and closure. But I was just like, when I heard that, it was like, damn. For me, I've been very fortunate by the grace of God to have never really go through anything so traumatic and so devastating. I feel like my hand, I don't know if y'all see, I have a little scar. You can barely even see it, but there was a scar out here. And that scar came from a piece of chicken nugget falling into the back of the oven. And I just went to the back of it like a dumbass. And I grabbed it and I burned my hand onto like the rack. And that's just a metaphor of like, look, there's people that have went through 3rd-degree burns and just very unfortunate things in their life. And I've been very blessed to be protected by God. And I can only hope that it goes on for so long. And hopefully for the rest of my life. I know that probably won't be the case, but he gives his battles to his strongest soldiers, and clearly I'm not one of the strong ones. But I think about how I want to give up. I think about how I want to give up this YouTube thing because I'm not seeing the results I want to see, and my girlfriend's giving up because I don't know, she was going through an internal battle with her where she had not worked out for 4 days and now she feels sluggish and she doesn't want to keep going. And when she said that, I bent over to her and I said, I want to give up. You don't think I want to give up? Like, I'm not seeing good results on this thing. I want to hang this thing up. You don't think other people in this gym want to give up? I mean, we work out at a community center, man. Like, we don't go to Planet Fitness, 24-hour fitness. We don't go to Crunch. We don't go to a commercial gym. So people in a community center, they're typically old people or people just starting out. People just trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. They're not even going for the physique or nothing like that. They're just going to be healthy. And I highly recommend, if you want to start working out and you feel the fear of going to a gym, go to a community center gym. I mean, it's a very welcoming environment. And yeah, I mean, I was just like, look at the guy over there in the treadmill. He's blind. You don't think he wants to give up? Like, he's going at this, man. He's done lost his wife. Like, so I just think that, and that shifted her mindset right back in. She was like, yeah, you're right. Like, and I just think the perspective of life is so important. It's so important to not give up. I mean, I was telling her, I'm like, look, the difference between all the people that you know that's made it or done anything, there's no difference between that person and the person in bed. They're both the same people. The only difference is one knew how to keep going. So as much as I want to give up, man, look, you can look in the numbers on the scale. At the end of every video, I'm gonna put what I weigh, and you're gonna see that I'm gonna be around 160 pounds for a while. But I believe that my consistency and the lifestyle I have is building towards a healthier life. And I believe that over time, I'm gonna go down to 150 pounds, 145 pounds, hopefully to 130 pounds. But I believe that I'm gonna get the results that I wanna see as long as I keep putting in the work. And that's the same thing with this YouTube stuff. I believe that more and more of you guys are going to find my videos and connect with me. And all I have to do is not give up and just keep going, because that's all I got, man. Like, I told myself this is what I want to do. So what am I going to just give up just because I'm not seeing what I want to see yet? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I've only been doing this for real for like a month now. If I handed someone a basketball right now that has never played basketball, and I said, you have 1 month, and they gave it their all for a month and they still sucked, should they give up? I don't think so. It's only been a month. If like how much I sometimes compare myself to like those TikTok editors, and I'm just amazed by the edits they're making, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how long they've been doing this. I've been doing this for a month. Like, I just have such high expectations of myself. And I think that is the reason why that I feel the need to give up, because I'm not making the videos that I want to make. And I feel like my perfectionist ideal mindset all these times, like, I have been wanting to do this for a long time now, for basically like since I graduated high school. So from the age of 18 to 25, 7 years now, I've been wanting to do this YouTube thing. I've had my mind set on this, and I think I've always had excuses in the way. And it wasn't until like the past 2 years where I've really had the ability and time and space, and where I've had no excuse, where I should have been doing this all along. I should have 2 years worth of videos right now. But I had this perfectionist mindset where I was like, man, I don't want to make shitty videos. I don't want to make videos that suck. I want my videos to look like those videos that are already polished. And I was like, give me time, give me a month, give me a year, give me whatever time frame, and then I'll make a video that is quality. And a year passed and I didn't make shit. You know, time would go on, and whatever I filmed, it was so bad to me that I couldn't even get myself to edit it. And then whatever I did manage to edit, I couldn't manage to upload it. And if I did manage to upload, I would just stop and I would be like, nah, can't do this. It was shit. You know, like, it wasn't until now that I finally said, you know what, I'm just gonna promise myself a video a day. I don't care if it's shit, I don't care if it's amazing, I'm just gonna make a video every single day, and hopefully things work out. I'm not giving advice on how to make it or how to do anything. I'm going through it just like you in real time. This is not a video of how to cure acne. This is more of a video of I'm going through acne. Let's see how it comes. Let's see how it goes out, you know, if that makes any sense. I wish when I was younger that I documented my acne journey, because, you know, I'm sure a lot of people could have related to that, but I waited until I was done with my acne to make my video. I'm done waiting to the polished. I'm just gonna show it all my trashness, my stupidity, my mistakes, my shortcomings, all that. Stick around, because I'm gonna be here forever. 160.1